Tennessee, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Volunteers will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between a tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Madden. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Volunteers offense will take the field for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Turns it loose deep. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Diggs. Turns it on down the left side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Lemon. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And, man, this one getting off to a slow start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored. But, man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
And the Vols want to crank the tempo. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trouble.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback may change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Vols are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one tonight? UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Back to throw, it's Lemon. Oh, he makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming at.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They've scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lemon. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Dozier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. Finds a spot in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. On to attempt the try. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Handoff from the gun.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lemon. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Running behind that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have...
He'll take the deep shot. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Volunteer. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Takes the handoff. It's Dozier. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To throw, it's Lemon. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madden. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Just keep slinging it. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The kick is on its way. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've been outstanding here in this 1st half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great 1st half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared.
There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the balls come to the line in the hurry up. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Gets it out fast. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Vols have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Lemon. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive, find those couple plays you like, push the ball down the field, at least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here is the Tennessee offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He has the first and still on his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown ball!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
South Carolina, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Lemon. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lofts one high and deep. What a grab along the right sideline for the huge play. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught close to the marker, it's Diggs. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Lemon. Oh, they're after him. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. The screen, he's got wheels. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a...
Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, running back gets the give. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Lemon. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Splits the uprights. It's good.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Complete to start this drive. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This guy is putting up some numbers today, approaching that Joey Kent, Marcus Nash territory.
He's been unbelievable. There's just no way to stop him. The defense hasn't had answers. It's throw it to him short, he can make plays. It's throw it to him long. You got to do something to slow this guy down right now because he is absolutely killing this defense.
The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lemon. Quickly to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top, using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to return it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Right on the money. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Vols with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Lemon. Makes the grab. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Madden. Turning it on! The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
1st down for the offense.
Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown ball! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Lemon. Got his man. And they swarm him under.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They want that clock to run. Can't get him to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Off the play fake. Here's the heat. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds, but not before he's crossed midfield and gets it all the way to the... yard line.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful for the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
This time on target. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Might be calling a hot route. Lost a throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The short hands. It's Burnett. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Vols, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
70, South Carolina, 20.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lemon. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Here comes the heat. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now